Viewer discretion advised.
Okay. You're not getting feedback from my voice meter, are you? Okay.
Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? What's going on? How you doing tonight? Today is Tuesday night, and we have with us Spooky Boo Scary Story Time. It's gonna be amazing. With me is, hold on. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Miss Stereo. Thank you. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Stereo Dread, powered by
Dezombified.
Yes, indeed. With me in the studio is the lovely and enchanting Miss Stereo.
Hey, and with me is the Puerto Rican Prince of Poetry, Kenny Dreadful. By the way, how do we sound?
Yeah, let us know in the chat. So yeah, tonight we're gonna have, as I said before, Spooky Boo. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be an amazing guest. Today we also had Creepy Clown Girl and Evil Outcast earlier on around 2 this afternoon, and they did an episode, and I think they did great. How about you, Miss Stereo?
Well, I think they did great, especially for their first time. They mentioned to me afterwards that they were nervous, very nervous. But you know what? We're nervous every single time we come up here. We've done lots of these streams.
Oh yeah, I'm nervous right now. Can't you tell?
No.
I'm a ball of nerves. But
You're playing it cool, baby. You're playing it cool.
I'm just kidding. I'm alright. But let's do a roll call right quick.
Yes.
Let's get into that. All right,
Yeah.
Here we go, everybody. You ready for the roll call, baby? I hope you are. With us tonight, we have Creepy Clown Girl, everybody. Creepy Clown Girl. She's in the his house. We have Mia Mina, everybody. Mia Mina. She's in the his house. We also have Anthony Schaus. Anthony Schaus is in the his house. Space Oddity Kayla. She's in the his house. I hope your brother's doing better, Kayla. Who else is up in here? We also have with us Horror Hive, everybody. Horror Hive. They're in the his house. What is up, Horror Hive? AK Phoenix, everybody. AK Phoenix. She's in the his house. What is up, AK Phoenix? Let's see who's up in here. Keep scrolling, sweetie. The Haunted Library. Make sure you return your books unless you want to have a ghost come to your house. Because the Haunted Library, they're in the his house. What is up, Haunted Library? Oh, what was that? Did you hear that?
I did.
I hear dark voices. Dark voices! They're in the his house. What is up, dark voices? Good to see you. Nice. I have a bad feeling about this episode. I'm getting some really bad vibes. Storytelling. He's in his house. What is up, bad vibes? Let's see. Who else is here? Keep going, boo. We're almost at the bottom. Yeah. Here we go. You ready? You ready to play some CeeLo? Because dice rolling, everybody. It's in the his house. 4, 5, 6s every day when I play CeeLo. Head cracks, baby. Head cracks. All right, cool. So, Miss Stereo, go ahead, boo. Oh, wait. One more. It's Nightmare Files, baby. Nightmare Files. It's in the his house. What is up, Nightmare Files? Nice.
This is awesome.
Nightmare Files is awesome. Files, indeed. Okay, so let's do it. What you got now for us, baby?
So, right now,
Yeah.
we don't have anything yet
Okay.
other than we have to play the Z-Horde anthem. Hello.
Yeah,
we
let's
have to
do that. Let's say, shake that zombie booty.
That's
and shake
right.
it, shake it, shake it.
Let's play the Z-Horde anthem now then. Okie dokie. So, baby, explain to them what Z Horde is.
The
The ones
Z
who don't
Horde
know.
anthem is a tribute to the fan base of Dezombified, of Stereo Dread, of Miss Stereo, of myself. It's just a tribute to show our appreciation for everything that they have done, showing up, leaving a like, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, giving us ideas and content, and with helping us with streams, and it's everything, man. You do so much, and we just wanted to give a little bit back. Zombie booty. Oh my, mute
So
that,
sorry
baby.
about that.
Mute that. It's not a good look, but let's do it. We got Moschino into his house.
This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z Horde. We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Philia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A look on nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Nation 1994, really gifted. Dustin Flemings, stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of fire's a G. We're kryptonites down, Kitty's family. Now there are times when we all need gore. Danny Martians in the house, never know what's in store. Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting, she's on the scene. 13 past midnight, things that go bump in the night. Gory B, horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling. MD Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Tade amazing, but real dark and grim. Dementor centaurs, flickathon, swamp dwellers. Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime atome, time he lives. A fantastic panic, deep paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Bullis Greedy? I meant CP. I'm gonna guess so bent with nefarious TV. Slumberies are the morbid. Cap 7, truly salmon. And we can never forget about Karen. 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 Hey everybody, we are back. Hope you enjoyed those sounds. Hope you had a little nice fun dance around your bedroom, your living room, your kitchen, wherever you at. Maybe out back by the patio, by the pool. Who knows? But you know something. I have to introduce somebody to you right now who's our guest. And it is Spooky Boo, everybody. Welcome, Spooky Boo.
Welcome,
Hey,
Spooky.
thank you. Thank you. You guys have an awesome channel. I was watching my friends earlier today. I was enjoying it.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We visited your website, and your website is legit. 100% legit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
wow.
Awesome.
It is legit. Oh my. Woo. So anyway, you know, we got some pretty big names up in here coming to see you. We got Nightmare Files. We also got Bad Vibes. Don Sharp is in his house. I see you, Donnie. Got Penny Tails up. I mean, there's a lot of big names up in here.
Know quite a few of these people. Hi, you guys. Good to see you here.
That's so great.
Thanks for coming.
It feels good to have friends back you up and have your corner. You know, have you found that has been your experience since you first started this, or what has been your experience as far as support?
I've found a lot of people in the community are very supportive. Friends and family, they're kind of questionable. They kind of look at it going, what are you doing? Why are you on YouTube?
Preach.
Facts.
But yeah, hi Horror Hive, I see you. I can see the chat too now. But friends on YouTube and friends in the podcast and friends on Facebook, they're all thumbs up, and Horror Hive actually told me about coming here. And he's a friend of mine on here. Nightmare Files, and I recognize so many names out there. It's pretty awesome.
I got a quick shout out. We have Lewis Witt. Lewis Witt is in the his house, and that boy ain't right.
Hang! Why would you say that,
Bobby?
Dang it, Bobby!
Tell you what, man, Bill, you gonna go down to the bar, man, and have a couple of drinks, man. Me and Bill.
Oh man,
He does a great Hank Hill. Oh. That's for sure.
Dude, he is a Hank Hill. Like, his voice is naturally like that. Sounds just like him.
I bet.
Dude, it's dope.
I wonder if his wife's name is Peggy.
Oh my God,
That'd be a super coincidence,
that.
right? That'd be so coincidence.
So spooky. For those who don't know or are going to watch in the future that don't know anything about you, please tell us a little bit about you and what do you do, who you are, all of your socials, all of your, not social security, social media. That's straight. And
well, I got a social security call earlier from an Indian scammer.
okay, cool. So tell us all about you.
Yeah. Please do.
Oh, let's see. What's there to tell? I started writing when I was younger, I guess, and didn't start in horror right away, but I've always loved horror movies. And I didn't want to send anything to a publisher, so I just decided I was going to blast it all on YouTube and got into a world that I really wasn't familiar with. Humiliated myself a couple of times, and here I am.
That's great. That's great. We know the feeling.
How did you come up with your name, Spooky Boo?
Well, my real name's Boo.
No.
Nah.
And I have a thing for Fox Mulder.
Fox Mulder. He is amazing. I love the X-Files.
I know. And he's Spooky Mulder, so
True.
I thought, well, Spooky Boo would be a really cool name.
Good
Yeah,
call.
X-Files. I'm not getting the references, but this guy right here, that's your dude. That's the one. He knows.
Somebody said yesterday that they love Krychek.
What is
Krychek.
Oh,
X-Files fans.
the guy with the...
Don't know.
He's the other FBI guy with the black stuff that goes through his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Or that black goo. She don't know nothing about that.
The
Just don't
alien.
watch it.
But I will, because we're going to be binging the X-Files very soon, baby. For Halloween. Not Halloween, but like the month of October. We usually pick out movies. It's mainly vintage. And TV shows that we want to watch that are related to our channel, like horror, sci-fi, fantasy, stuff like that. And we go to town every single night. It's gonna be interesting though this year with the channel, how that's gonna turn out. It's gonna be insane.
Looking forward to it.
We're gonna have to go on earlier,
Yeah, I think so.
create a tight schedule and stick to it. So spooky.
Yeah.
Right now, there is a surge of female horror narrators on YouTube, and more are coming up nowadays. I know we've been around for a while, not us, but females narrators on YouTube, and horror related channels that are led by females on YouTube as well and stuff. How are you finding the climate now of females in horror?
Oh, well, I mean, in the beginning, I came in late in the show, so there were a few when I started. I didn't start until 2016. And there were Black Eyed Blonde, I think, was already doing it, and a couple of other people. But yeah, there's a lot more. A lot more listened to the stories, and they got into it, and you know, Black Eyed Blonde does a collab every once in a while with female narrators, and how she'll have like 30 people on it. I don't know if she's still doing it. I haven't heard a video from her in a while. But of course there's a YouTube bug where you don't always get notified of people that you follow. So I should go check her channel real soon. But yeah, I think the female narrators are getting more and more popular every day.
Yeah, I think so. Gothic Rose, she's amazing. She comes here a lot. We're gonna have Lizard Queen coming up. Pumpkin Queen. Sorry, Pumpkin Queen. She's great. You could speak up, honey.
Oh, I know. It's just the lag is really throwing me off. But Penny Tails Up, Auntie Creeps. Yeah. Oh my God, so many Gory B movies. Which she's not a narrator. She's strictly like a horror
Ghost Mummy
person. Ghost Mumming, of course. You know, there's like so many females now that I've heard a lot about since we started.
Dame Saturday has a channel.
Oh yes, Dame Saturday. CCG is a horror poet.
MB Who Entertainment. I mean, you could go on probably for like another 5 minutes.
I think days, yeah.
Easy.
And so, what got you started in narrating? By the way, I didn't ask that.
Oh, I don't know. I think I was listening to who was I listening to at the time? The guy in Arizona, Your Maker. And I really enjoyed the stories that he told, but I also wanted to write horror stories instead of just tell other people's. So I started out with my own, which was kind of fun. And then I started telling creepypastas and Reddit stories and went back and forth. So, but Your Maker got me into it.
You know something? When it comes to narrating, I really enjoy when me and Mr. Ariel, we narrate our own original stories because we have 5 of them, and we really put 180% into those because those are our kids, like, you know,
right?
Our creation.
Exactly. Yeah, given time, I don't have time to create like one every day, but I try to do one a week, a new one every week that I write.
Oh wow, that sounds
but if I
awesome.
had more people with me,
we know the feeling.
Write them.
Sometimes it feels like I need more. I need to split myself up into pieces, like one person for editing, one person for, you know, just troubleshooting our feeds and the live streams and all this other stuff that comes up with this wonderful, blessed technology era that we are in.
Look who's here.
Who's there? Who's there?
Dame Saturday. She told me she'd meet with me on a Sunday. She's in his house. What is up, Dame Saturday? We were just talking about it. Shoot. Awesome. This is funny. She
yeah,
just
it's funny.
popped
We
up
just
out of the blue.
her.
Yeah.
Hello, Dame Saturday.
She's awesome. Steve McMillan is here too, honey.
What?
Steve McMillan.
Oh, word? Steve McMillan. He's in his house. What is up, Steve McMillan?
Welcome, Steve.
Just imagine those are a bunch of like gifts, of heart gifts popping.
Oh man, that's funny. Let me see. What else do we have here? Okay. So also, if you guys have a question for Spooky Boo in the chat, please let us know and we will relay those questions to her. But she can also see the chat, by the way, just so you guys know. We will try and include everybody and be as fair as possible when it comes to answering the questions. Sometimes we miss some and we are sorry about that. We don't mean to ignore you. So yeah. So let me ask you a question. Now, do you personally believe in the paranormal or the supernatural?
I do, but I think a lot of what you hear is fake. or you see the people putting pictures up on Facebook or whatever, and says, "I see this monster in this picture," and there's no monster there. There's nothing in it except maybe double exposure or something. So I think a lot of it is just trumped up. Yeah, it's. But I do think there's. I mean, I've seen stuff. I lived in a couple of haunted houses before, so yeah, I'm sure there's ghosts or whatever out there.
Oh, we're going to get back to you on that one. We're going to want you to say something about that during story time. But in the meantime,
somebody else joined us to see Spooky Boo. It's Promethean Dude. Promethean Dude is into his house. Welcome, woo-hoo. Promethean Dude.
Yeah, welcome. So, as far as horror, because I know that you said, Spooky, that you are really into horror, as are we. I really would like to know, what is your favorite type of horror? Because, we have the sci-fi horror, we have the fantasy, we have the gore, or is it a combination of all?
Comedy horror, sci-fi, there's all sorts.
Whatever.
True crime horror, I mean, it's endless. Animated horror.
Endless, all of the above. All of the above. I don't really like the ones like a Serbian film. I'm not really into that kind of thing where it's real all out people killing each other in a big group. I don't know what you call that kind of movie, but that's not scary to me. That's like, okay, you're just doing this for the shock effect. Those are the ones you stop it and you step through. Yeah,
I agree.
It's like,
a lot
what is
with
that?
you.
You're never gonna see that.
Yeah, absolutely. And something, you just mentioned Serbian film. Am I saying it right? Serbian?
I don't know. Is it?
Serbian
That's how
film?
I always read it when I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have not seen that yet. I'm taking some notes down, by the way, of certain names that you mentioned or films and stuff like that, because there are things that I've heard quite a few recently, and I really want to go check out what this is all about, like the Serbian film, Black Eyed Blonde, Your Maker. Those three things I keep hearing come up, so I'm gonna do some research later on about that.
You got a quick
Serbian
look on.
film.
Look who else came to see you. Slumber reads.
Woo, woo.
He's into his house. Slumber's here.
Hello.
And who else is here?
Swedish
I
Mom.
like slashers.
Slashers? She's into his house.
Slashers. Ghosts. Hi, Swedish Mom.
I like Friday the 13th. I like Jason.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite
That's
monster?
good.
Who's your favorite slasher?
Probably Jason.
Yeah. Awesome.
Michael Myers was okay, but Jason's probably my favorite because I like how he sneaks in on all the campers and kids do stupid
Jason.
things, and he goes in, just slices them up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my favorite is Freddy. Like Freddy's like my boss. I love Freddy.
Yeah, but he's a demon.
But he slashes. So
It's
we got
different.
the knives.
Fine. He's a slasher.
I don't know. I just feel like Freddy's the king.
But he doesn't only kill with slashing. He does so many different things.
He has creative kills. A
You
lot
know?
of creative kills. I mean, in your dreams, damn. Come on, you can't escape that.
I love when he took Johnny Depp when Johnny Depp was sleeping on the bed in part 1, and he just came, wrapped his arms around him, and pulled him into the mattress. The mattress was water.
That scarred me when I was a kid.
And then all the
I bet
blood
it did.
came out.
Yes, all the blood. It was just amazing. I loved it.
Amazing.
I think that was the moment that I realized how much I love horror. I was just afraid to say it, but yeah, I love it. I love it, absolutely. So, something you did mention a little bit earlier, and I'm sorry to backtrack, but it just popped in my head about how, you've gotten great amounts of support within the community and stuff. Family, not so much. And we could totally relate to that because my family thinks I'm possessed and that we worship the devil. So
She's like, they'd be like, get away from Satan. Get away from me, Satan. Back away.
I haven't had that yet, but I have somebody on Facebook who started telling me that I was possessed and I was going to hell, and I have conjure up demons with my stories and all this stuff. And I told him, he's crazy or something, and he came back right on my timeline and said something like, "I know a horror story you can write about your face," and then he blocked me.
What?
Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that was not a legit Christian. That was a troll.
Yeah, that's a straight up troll.
And you know something? A lot of people, by the way, we are Christian, disclaimer, okay? But a lot of Christians are freaking trolls. They're just religious trolls. And you can't pay attention to a lot of what a lot of them say because they contradict themselves all the time. We try not to, and we try not to be hypocritical. But, like, for example, they sit there and they talk a lot of crap about people in the horror community, right? But they fail to realize that the whole freaking Bible is horrific.
Yeah, like the book of Revelation.
Are you kidding me?
That's a horror story
hell,
right there.
Hello?
And what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah was horrific. And being turned into a pillar of stone is horrific. Sending a mist to kill your firstborn while you're sleeping is horrific. I mean, everything is like horror everywhere.
Cutting off
it's horror everywhere.
Men's genitals to make them eunuchs is horrific. So, I mean, come on.
No.
That's my cats. They know.
I mean, the list goes on and on. The crucifixion, my goodness, so that was gory. And I think that the movie, The Passion of the Christ, didn't do it justice if it was really, based on real life. What would that look like? That would pale in comparison. I mean, so much blood, and that's torture. You're literally torturing a human, and in a book. So that's gore. Like, Saw ain't got nothing on the crucifixion. Seriously. Crazy.
Right? Imagine what it was really like back then.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Some of those torture devices that they used to use in the Spanish Inquisition. Those things are...
The witch trials. I mean, oh my God. It just goes on and on and on. It's really frustrating.
So let me ask you this, Spooky Boo. How many collabs have you done?
I don't know, 20 maybe.
What's your process when you record a video? Do you have a certain ritual you do?
Yeah, I kind of put a bunch of candles around me and light them and start dancing weird. No, I don't really. I just I used to get all into it, and then YouTube did some weird things to my channel, so now I mostly podcast and I let the podcast upload to my channel. But I used to really take videos and do some fun things with it. So now it's just mostly storytelling.
Who's your before you started, you said it was your maker, right? And do you have any close friends now though, since you've been out for a while? Other close with other female narrators, or just any narrator, like tight with anybody?
Oh, not really to the point where we pick up the phone and call each other, but I have people that I chat with on Twitter, and I chat a lot with Duchess Dark and Dame Saturday sometimes, and Reaper's Horror, and people from that crew. For a while I was doing live phone calls where people can call in their own scary stories, which I'm going to pick up again in 6 months or so. But a lot of the people were calling in during those nights and calling in their scary stories.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, wow. And that's how we all kind of started talking.
Cool. We have another roll call, baby.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
Steve Stockton. He's into his house. What is up, 13 past midnight? He did great on Monday morning. Oh,
yes.
great job, Steve.
Oh my goodness, let me look at this.
He's gonna be on again tomorrow. So everybody, be looking out for that. So tell me, what is your greatest fear?
Rats.
Okay. Rats.
We can relate.
I get
Like-
it. I
Like
get
we
it.
come from Harlem. so we
Dying
know about that.
alone and
But
then having a rat
mine's is like
house.
snakes. Like I don't like
Bugs.
snakes.
Yeah, a snake can eat a rat.
Oh my god, that is true. What are y'all like playing rock paper scissors with greatest
And the
fears?
rat can eat a bug, an insect.
So we need a snake and a rat.
And a dog could eat the snake, and a
my
lion
God.
can eat the dog.
Shut up.
A gorilla could eat the lion. A whale could eat.
Oh, shut up.
You know, it goes on
whale,
and
that's
on.
in the ocean. Like they would never, come across each other. So no.
What was your first
I have
scary
6
Maury?
cats.
You have 6 cats?
I have 6 cats, so we have no rats. But
Okay.
my first scary movie,
Mm-hmm.
Night of the Living Dead. I was 6 years old. I watched it with my brother on Creature Features.
So you're
That's a
talking about the
classic.
black and white one?
Yeah.
That's awesome. We need to rewatch that.
I didn't think there was another one, but
It's a
that's a
good one.
classic.
Well, the comedy
there's a
sequel or
spin-off.
something, Return of the Living Dead, that one. Yeah, I always confuse them.
Dawn of the Dead, Return, and all
Ooh.
kinds of them.
Dawn of the Dead was awesome.
I enjoyed the one
Yeah.
where they get caught in that mall.
That's Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that was cool. And I also enjoy Zombieland. I'm so happy they're coming out with a Zombieland 2 finally after 10 years. And when I saw the trailer, I was beside myself. I said, this looks legit.
When's that coming out? The number 2.
enough. Soon enough. I'm not sure of the date, but it looks legit.
Let me look that up. You could keep talking. I'm gonna look that up.
So let's see. Have you been published?
No, not at all. I've sent in 2 stories to a podcast and they weren't adult enough, I guess I could say. And so I don't know. I never really sent anything in. No.
So
Chicken.
what's your dream? Is it to be published? Is it to just be a successful YouTuber, or what?
Oh gosh. Well, it's to have the podcast really take off, but with mostly the stories that I write on Scary Storytime. Because that's Scary Storytime is a horror story in one big website about different horror events about evil in a town called Sandcastle. So there's a lot of stories to be written about that. I just want to make that a really big website people come to and they come and listen to the podcast or YouTube channel and enjoy the writing. I don't know if I want to make it. Maybe a screenplay. I'd love to turn it into a screenplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good dream. That's awesome.
Yeah. That'll be
I
fun.
always tell our people here, to always chase your dream, never to let or allow anything or anyone to stop you from becoming whatever it is you want to be, whether it's an astronaut, a scientist, computer programmer, doesn't matter what. Always, aim for the stars.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. My son's in a punk band, and I told him always to keep his music up there. Don't let anybody tell them he can't do it. So they're traveling all over the Bay Area and up in Oregon and California.
Oh wow,
2 albums out.
dude, that's
So-
dope.
Nice. Why don't we go check out her YouTube channel?
Oh,
right quick?
absolutely. Let's do that.
Is that okay with you?
Of course, baby. Let's do that.
Sweet.
I am going to.
So
There
in
it
case anyone here is not familiar with Spooky Boo,
Sorry about that.
she has her own website as well as her own YouTube channel, which we are about to go check out in a few seconds once Mysterio gets this figured out over here.
I don't know what the heck just happened. There it goes.
Okay,
Awesome.
it should be on now. Nice.
There you
So
go.
there you go, guys. Spooky Boo Scary Story Time.
Hi.
Let's see where it gets. Yeah, the about. I love starting with the about section. That's my thing. Welcome to my world of horror. Sandcastle, California is a really strange place where anything and everything evil or mysterious will happen. Scary Story Time and Spooky Boo will tell you about these crazy stories and lives of the people who live there. What evil exists, you'll be sure to find in Sandcastle. Stories are written by Spooky Boo unless otherwise noted. See you in your nightmares. Cool, I like that.
And we have a question from the audience. This one comes from
Okay.
Steve Stockton, aka 13 past midnight. But first, maybe we have a roll call.
Oh,
Yes,
we do?
there is.
Okay, cool. Who
Right
is it?
here.
Gail J and DRP5 is into his house. What is up? Gail J and
Gail Jan.
DRP. Gail Jan.
Wait.
Oh, I don't know. They're into his house.
Okay, welcome to the stream, honey. Welcome to the stream. And so the question posted by 13 past midnight: what is your son's band's name?
The band's, thanks for asking. And the band is named Stay Out. And they're
Ooh.
kind of, if you see on the screen right there on my page, I have like Creature Features is a friend of mine, and Stay Out and Cleaving Thought from Bone. You can find Stay Out on the
Oh, I
main
know
page
Cleaving
right there.
Thought from Bone.
Bones?
Oh, sorry, it's the delay. I know Creepy Thought from Bone. We subscribe to them. We've
yeah.
been meaning to binge on their channel as well. So you said, oh, okay, I got it here. Ooh, Creatures Features, Stay Out, and Cleaving Thought from Bone. And you also have some subscriptions. Oh, thank you. You're subscribed to us. That's so sweet. Aw, she's so sweet.
Thank you.
Yay. Can you see that on
Awesome.
there?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
they can see it.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're showing it on the screen. Let me.
Did we say hello to Aisha 1994? Because she's into his house. What is up, Aisha?
I said hi to her in the chat.
Oh,
But yeah, let me for 1 second just hide the chat for like half a minute so that
Okay.
everybody can see what's on the featured channel pages. And this is dope. I really like that. Oh my god, who's John Joe? Ooh, I
That
like
looks
that. I like
interesting.
his avatar. It's like a bloody face. That's dope. Awesome. Okay. So these are her videos, baby.
yeah. Let's
That
check
is
them out.
awesome. Let me see here. Let me bring the chat box back so
Okay.
that everybody can.
So
that
guys,
we can
yeah,
see
go
their
check
chat.
out Spooky Boo's Scary Storytime channel.
Please.
We're gonna also show her website, her website page.
Hold on, I just want to look.
What's
Okay.
your favorite of the stories that you have uploaded here? Do you have any favorite?
My favorite is 2 tacos for $1. And it's from a couple of months ago though. Yeah. 2 tacos for $1. It's about a woman who kind of goes crazy and she starts eating everything in sight.
Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna get close to it. 2 tacos for $1.
I'm
You
looking.
passed it, honey. You passed it. She said like 2 months ago.
Okay, I'm looking. Oh wait, whoa. That was a jump.
Is that the title? Two
Yeah,
Tacos
they're
for a
not.
Buck?
That's the title.
Just looking.
I put a lot of creepy. I have 3 podcasts that all upload.
Wait, is that on your website or on your YouTube page?
It's on both, actually.
Okay.
We go up a little bit. I don't. It might just be in one of the. I don't do the thumbnails on it very often because
No, I
the
see.
podcast uploads for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's check out the website.
Yes, let's check out the website.
See, this is legit. If you guys could see it, it's very well done. Very well done. Kudos to you, Spooky Boo.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to put this together?
It's a WordPress website. It's really easy.
So it took you like, what, a week, a day?
A day, a couple hours.
Oh, wow. So do you have experience in website design or building?
I do.
Cool.
But I took the lazy way out and did a WordPress site.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, my whole
Oh,
background is IT.
I see you have here a story that might be read tonight here, so
Yeah.
featured on your page, so that's cool. So I'm gonna scroll up from that so nobody cheats, nobody cheats.
It says Spooky Boo Originals. It says sponsors. Listen and subscribe. There's a lot of stuff here. Commercial-free podcast. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts.
Ooh.
She has a Patreon.
Yes.
You can subscribe to her on Android. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff up in here.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Wow. You could even call go up. You could even call 1707 Spooky Boo. That's cool.
Spooky Boo 22.
That's
Great.
Yeah.
You're mine.
I was shocked I was
Spooky
able to
Boo.
get that number.
I hear you.
You must have been like, yes.
Oh, I was. 22 is my lucky number. It's my son's football number too. So I was just shocked that I got it.
That's amazing.
Look at that. Topics from A to Z. That's dope.
Ooh, nice. That is
Oh yeah, I gotta
so good.
I gotta fill that in more.
That is
It's
amazing.
not all the way done.
Oh, I'm gonna like you. I already like you. Wow.
She has
Nice.
it going on. She has it going on. I'm telling
She's
you.
got her thing right. Yeah.
How did you feel when you
Now some
first
of
got
those
your
are creepy pastas from other people.
I see that.
I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, how did you feel when you got your first? Like when you got your 1,000 subs, like, because everybody makes a big thing about getting 1,000 subscribers. How did you feel?
Oh, that was amazing. That was right during the time when YouTube ripped everybody's stuff away. And so we were all striving so hard to get 1,000 subs. I was like, I did it.
Feels like an
feel you.
accomplishment.
Thanks.
And we just hit 750 today,
it
by the way,
was.
honey. A little while ago.
Thanks.
That was dope. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks to everybody for making that happen. You guys are amazing.
Yes, you are.
So, what did you think about the rap song that we have for our fans?
I couldn't hear it. Was that when the zombies were walking on the screen?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You
I
have to
didn't
it
hear
one
any
day.
music.
That's okay. It's on SoundCloud. And
Yes, we have a
let me
SoundCloud.
see where else. Any of our live streams.
Okay. Yeah.
We usually play it like a couple of times so that people can hear. New people, or some people just like hearing it more than once.
You
So
know
we
what? We
want to make them
haven't.
happy.
Hey, Spooky Boo, let me ask you this question. So, how do you feel about saying hi to one of your fans?
Hi, Reaper's Horror. Hi, everybody.
Well, we met him.
I mean, we're friends. I don't like the word fans. I like the word friends.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
'Cause-
Some people do have fans, though. Like,
Nope. Yeah.
But what we meant, how about if we pull somebody into the Hangouts from the chat that may have some questions they want to ask you themselves, or
Just want to say hi.
yeah, they just want to say hi and
I just wanna say
fanboy
hi,
or
Spooky
fangirl a
Boo.
little bit.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Sweet. She's
I'm
fine
such
with
a
that.
dork.
Awesome.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool. So, if any of you have any questions for Spooky Boo,
Reach us on Twitter and we'll pick somebody.
yeah, give us a green little
DM
heart in the
DM and Twitter.
chat. I'm gonna pay attention this time.
It would have been better on Twitter.
But I meant if for them to give us a little green heart in the chat so we can go look at Twitter. You know what I mean? Or
Doesn't make sense. We do that. They're already letting you know right there with the green heart.
you know what?
So
You're
there's
right.
no need to go to Twitter.
No, I have to send them the link. So yeah, I have to go to Twitter.
So then you should have just went to Twitter from the get-go.
Okay, so let me see here. I'm gonna be
I
watching.
want to know
intently.
the name of all your cats. Now I'm curious.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, Rosalie, they're all brothers and sisters. There's Rosalie, Patches, Stubby, because she has a bobtail. And then we have the brothers, like this big giant tuxedo cat, and his name is Gigi, the big black cat. And which I try to put him, he has his own Facebook page, and I try to put him on
What?
Instagram, and Instagram was like, that's obscene. You can't put, I said, it's a cat. Anyway. And there's Ash and Cole, who are brothers from the auntie's sister. So Ash, Cole, gray and black cat. So when they get in trouble, they're Ash, Cole. Yeah, those are all my cats.
We got Bathsheba. She's in the his house. What is up,
Hey,
Bathsheba?
girl. My sister.
Yeah.
I'm another mister.
So Gigi, this cat of yours.
Yeah.
Why would they say it's obscene again?
Oh, I don't know. They just because there's a
Okay, maybe we should have known. Maybe we should have known this one.
yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, yeah, the big black cat has. She's laughing.
I think I saw a movie that there was a cat named Gigi in it. I think it was like an anime with a little witch in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
cute.
Kiki's Delivery Service. Wasn't her cat named Gigi or something, or something like that?
I don't know. GD stands for
Kiki's
goatee
Delivery
guy
Service.
because he has a little goatee.
Wait, hold on, honey. I'm sorry.
You have any question you want to ask Spooky Boo?
Oh,
I have a
okay.
question that's personal for me. So if you want to take off your headphones, Miss Stereo, go ahead. And close your ears. I don't want you to hear them.
Shut up.
But Spooky Boo, we're going to be doing a huge, giant, mega collab when we do reach 1,000 subs. And I was wondering, maybe you could join us on that collab. Trying to get quite a few narrators and authors on that.
I could do that.
Okay, Miss Stereo. Now you can put your headphones on and now you can unclog your ears. I already asked her what I wanted to know.
So
I got a surprise for you.
awesome. So Horror Hive tweeted something out about you about 10 minutes ago that we didn't know.
Oh, really?
And he reminded us.
Thank
They
you,
reminded
Horror Hive.
us.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Dezombified, don't be forgetting that Spooky Boo has a Kickstarter campaign to get her anthology published. So that is, tell us about that. I just linked it in the chat, guys.
So she does want to be published.
On my own. I don't want a publisher to do it. Yeah, it would be just for the books, but I want to be able to go out to all the Comic-Cons and all the conventions that are going around and do signings and everything.
Same.
So I put the books together. I'm going to need like stacks of books and t-shirts and things to bring with me, stuff I really can't afford myself to buy up front. And so that's why I'm doing a Kickstarter for it, because I haven't done a print anthology yet. And everything you do on Kickstarter has to be a first time. You can't be doing a project you're already working on. You have to start it from scratch. So the anthology, the print anthology, just kind of brings that into it. Another section of Scary Story Time.
That is amazing. For real, that's really amazing.
Dame Saturday said Kiki's delivery service. You are correct. Thank you, Dame Saturday,
Love Kiki
for
Service.
letting me know that I was correct on that. Thank you.
Love that movie.
She's awesome. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to a quick stretching period. Let's go put a little intermission, so that this way Spooky Boo can stretch, we can stretch, and then we'll come back.
Okie dokie.
Let's do that.
No problem.
Hey everybody, this is me, Kenny Dreadful from Stereo Dread. I heard on Twitter that, you know, you were sad because you dropped your mug and it broke and now you have nothing to drink your soda, your juice, your coffee out of. Oh man, I feel for you, but guess what? I can help you with that because we got a Teespring store, baby. That's right. And you could get yourself a brand new, hot, flaming hot mug in about what? 2 days they ship it out or something? It's crazy. You could put anything in there. You could put some, hey, let's say you're working on your car. You could put some oil in it or some gas or something. You could put some, you could put a candle in it and use it as a candle holder. You could get 2 of them and use them as bookends. I mean, come on. The options are endless. We'll even make one for you custom, just like that bottom one. It says Z Horde and it has the Venus flytrap in it. Yeah, that's custom. That was for Creepy Clown Girl. One of a kind. So we got a merch shop, y'all.
Awesome.
Oh. You know,
Hey everybody, we're back. And now, without further ado, we're going to be introducing to you some spooky tales. Scary stories told by Spooky Boo herself. Take it away, Spooky.
Thank you. Okay. Well, first I'd written up the story today specifically for this, and that was a lot of fun. But first, I'm going to tell you about the haunted house I lived in when I was 14, 15. It was a really creepy place. And the first creepy thing that happened at this place, I don't know if it was drawn, if eerie things were drawn to it, but the first creepy thing is that on the school bus home, we saw this guy walking down the highway. And we're all kind of, laughing, going, oh, what's this guy doing? He's in a weird place. Kids are. We're mean. Kids are horrible. So, so I get home, and about 5 minutes later, I hear this knock on the door. And this house draws these things in. This guy comes in. I open the door. He's like, can I use your phone? And back then we had the long phone cords because we didn't have cell phones. And I had a really long phone cord that we could keep to every part of the house, take to every part of the house. My sister and I would fight over it all the time. And so I put it on the porch, and I said, use the phone, because I saw him walking. I figured his car did break down. He wasn't lying. Put it on the porch, and I shut the door. And I went back in the kitchen to make my top ramen, or what I think it was top ramen. The water was already starting to boil on the stove. And he comes up, and suddenly I feel this pressure on my back, and he says, I have a knife at your back, and you're going to do what I say. And being the crazy kid that I wasn't a pushover. I put my hand back there, and I felt, and I said, that's your finger. That's not your hand. And I don't know if I can tell all the words that I said at the moment on the channel, but there were a lot of them. And he looks at me, and the guy looked like David Koresh. I don't know if you know who that guy is. The guy in Texas who thought he was God or whatever. He looked like this guy. And he starts yelling at me, calling me certain words, saying I let him into my house. I told him he could come in, and he storms out. And it was really freaky. It was really, I'm like, who told you could come in? Get out of my house. And I grabbed my cat and came inside because I was terrified, locked the door. So that house just kind of had that drawing thing into it. And all kinds of weird stuff happened. Like at night, my cat would get up in the middle of the night, walk around the room and look out the windows and growl and come back over and sit on my shoulder and then go back over and growl. There's nothing out there. Then my sister and I started getting these scratches down our arms. Just, at first we thought maybe it was a cat, but then it happened when we were standing there. I'm like, oh, my arm burns. I looked at my arm, there's two really thin scratches all the way down my arm. And things would fall from the ceiling, like dust and feathers, and there was nothing there. We didn't have an attic. And then, right before we moved, we decided at this point we're going to move. Because my brother's friend... Oh, sorry about the dog. Hush! No barking. My brother's friend was sitting in the corner and of the living room. And in the back of the house, there's like 3 bedrooms. Mine was a main bedroom, and then my mom's was in the middle. And then my sister's room was a really cold room in the back of the house because she didn't live there anymore. And nobody ever went in there because it was too cold. And it was next to the bathroom. So this guy sitting in the living room stands up, and he says, what was that? And he saw this giant, this tall cat with yellow fur, standing like a man, walking from the bathroom into that back room and then disappeared. And that was like, okay. Oh, one more thing happened before that. My sister and her friend were playing cards at the dining room table, and there was a room attached, built later on to the dining room that you could see that there's a window that looks outside, but then there was another room built onto it, and then a different window, more modern window that looked out there. And my sister's friend's face just flushed. She got up, went into the kitchen, got a big giant knife, and just came back and sat down at the table and stared out the window. And we're like, what is wrong with you? And she said she saw a face come up into the window and look in. And this is the window inside the house. Just stare at her. And that's when she went up, got the knife. She didn't say anything. She came back and sat down and was gone. So things like that would happen all the time. You know. Just your average weird house. But
if you want, what are you doing? I wanted to speak to Spooky Boo. So Spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. That's a little scarier than my haunted house story. All right. So this story is about Sandcastle, California. And this is just one of the residents that something weird has always happened to. The story is called Sometimes It Screams. Looking back at when I lived in Sandcastle, California, I can't remember a time when I wasn't frightened. I had moved there when my parents died in a horrible freak car accident on the way to visit my grandparents in Sandcastle. I wasn't with them at the time, and had I been, I wouldn't be here today. Before my parents died, they used to laugh about how they escaped Sandcastle and moved on to better things. My dad took a job at a computer company in San Jose in the 80s when he was 18, and my mom, who was only 17 at the time, followed him. I guess they got lucky because he quickly became the CEO of this huge company, and life was nice for all of us. Mom didn't have to work, and I went to a local private school, which was really hard to get into. I had never been to Sandcastle to visit my extended family. My parents told me they never wanted me to go back there because it was an evil place. Bad things happened. They wouldn't bring me to visit or meet my grandparents on either side. They were superstitious. They weren't superstitious or anything. They just hated it in the old beach town. Many of their friends died while they were growing up, too many for such a small area it seemed. And as the people died, more people showed up. It was like a quota had to be filled and released. With every death, a new life was born, or new faces moved in. And then it happened. My maternal grandmother passed away. Mom was in shambles. She still loved her mother, but after her friend Sandy died, she never wanted to go back, ever. The accident was still vivid in her mind. It was homecoming 1984. Sandy was supposed to be the homecoming queen, but she didn't show up for the football float. They continued anyway, and the homecoming king stood next to the empty throne until the screaming in the stands started. And there was Sandy, dragging on the back of the homecoming float with a rope around her neck. The tires of the small truck had already smashed part of her face. The drivers of the float claimed they thought she was a speed bump until they actually went over the real one. It was hard to see with the mascot feathers and paper decoration around the window of the truck. They kept on driving until they heard the crowd screaming, "Stop!" Sandy's head caved in with brain matter stuck to the tires, but there was still enough left of her chin and head to keep the rope intact as they pulled the body across the track around the football field. Tom, the homecoming king, noticed the blood first, then looked down at the float and rope until he saw the body of his queen. His screams started first until he involuntarily let out all of the delicious steak and too much beer they consumed at the local Sandcastle Steakhouse for the homecoming dinner. That was the story my grandmother wrote to me. Mom found the letter and burnt it in the fireplace. She told me I was to never speak to my grandmother again. I admit, it was a really insane story for a person to send to the granddaughter. But she said it was for my own good to know the dangers of the town if I ever cared to visit. What I didn't get is why my grandmother made it so explicit and gory, until now. I got the call at 3 in the morning. The local police had called me and said my parents were in a terrible accident, and someone would come to my house and bring me to my grandparents' house in Sandcastle if I had nowhere else to go. I found that odd the police station would send someone, but I really had no choice as a minor. I was only 13 at the time and couldn't stay by myself by choice. It was either that or go spend some time in a foster home in San Jose, which I wasn't about to do. My grandfather had prepared a bedroom for me. He was still in shock at the loss of his wife and very sullen. He just showed me to my room without a word and then went straight to bed. The house seemed as old as a town. It bordered the forest and a small river. I didn't like that my new bedroom window faced the woods, as it was dark, and sometimes I swear there were noises, and I felt like there were many eyes upon me as I slept. Sometimes, late in the night, a dim light would cast a glow in the trees. I had no idea where the glow was, and decided to explore in the daylight. Sporting a pair of ripped jeans and tennis shoes, I figured it was perfect for the trek out to wherever the light had started glowing. As I walked deeper into the forest, I could hear the old redwood trees calling to me. These large trunks were old with centuries of stories to tell, and I would be willing to listen if they could just speak in my language. They could and actually heard them whispering, "Come this way." They seemed to beckon. I finally arrived at a lake and the voices of the trees stopped. This must be where they wanted me to travel. There, right there in front of me, was an old blood-stained tree stump. A chill ran up my spine as I heard laughter rustle through the leaves of the redwoods. "Go away, go home," a woman's voice spoke from the lake. I walked closer to the shore, where I could see the water faintly glowing below. "She will kill you or find someone who will, maybe even me." The voice continued closer. I whipped around to find a young woman with long red hair standing before me. She was naked except for the stains of blood draining from the deep cut on her neck. Tears were running down her cheeks as she covered her breasts and hips with her arms. "Are you okay?" I asked. "Leave this place or you will die. Don't let my father find you." "Who are you?" I managed. My throat felt like it was closing up. A curdled scream came from her gaping mouth as her head fell off her body. Blood spurted high in the air from the veins on her neck, some of it landing on my arms and face. I forced my eyes shut, then wiped my cheek with my fingertips, finding fresh crimson blood around my mouth and lips. When I opened my eyes, I saw the blood all over my hands and body, then her head lying there before me. "Leave!" it screamed, and I ran all the way home to my grandfather's house until I reached the bathroom. And when I looked in the mirror, there was no blood anywhere, not a single drop. But I know what I saw, and my grandfather confirmed it with his words. "Stay out of those cursed woods," he grunted as he brought me a glass of ice water. "It will do you no good there." And that was 30 years ago, and I have never been back to the woods. The town of Sandcastle, the place where I live, is haunted. I've been warned by many forces that I can never leave, or I will just be replaced by someone else and die. My parents left me a lot of money. I bought an AM radio station where I'm the night DJ, so I can overlook the woods and make sure nothing is out to get me. Sometimes it glows, and sometimes it screams. That's it.
Wow, that story was amazing. You know something? I really love how you deliver it, and you have an amazing sense of style, and your voice is really good for like narrating.
Thanks.
It is.
Yeah.
You definitely have it. You know, when it comes to like narrating, you have it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I agree.
Yeah, I thought it'd be hard with all the guys that are telling, because guys can do it in that deep voice that makes it scarier, and creeper.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know something though? It is psychologically known. This is true within the psych community that I'll give you an example. When there is a hostage situation, most negotiators during pursuits of police are not usually women.
Yeah.
And especially not really good looking ones, because it is intimidating to any perpetrator when a female, and then a good looking one at that, is negotiating, especially something that has to do with their lives. But that's true for a lot of things. Like I would take that as, for example, what you said about narration. I think there's some things especially scary about a woman, and especially sounding so nice like you sound, just cool. It's almost like a little kid narrating a story. It's more menacing, I think, in my opinion, because the creepiest experiences that I have seen in movies is by people who look totally calm and prim and proper, such as that movie Misery. Kathy Bates, she was just all educated and organized and
all chill
and happy and chippy, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's smashing your feet.
Right? Ouch. Creepy. Hobbling your ankles. Yeah.
That always makes me cringe even to
make sure
this
my
day.
ankle's still there.
Oh my goodness. Let me see something.
You got a lot of hand clap emojis, a lot of heart emojis. Everybody's really loving your story.
Deservedly so.
Horror High says, that be a great story, boo.
Happy, I love
if
that.
If you scroll back, I can see some more of the comments.
Okay, let me see.
More Pastor. Okay, we got a wow from Philia. Penny Tells Up. She says that was creepy. Wow. Horror Hive says you be a great author and narrator. So Arte Morbid said this is such a good story. Everybody's loving it.
Yeah, Dame Saturday.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, Dame Saturday says that she feels calm by you. That's cool.
I agree.
Wow.
I was
sometimes I get different kind of responses,
so
but
calm and chill right now.
Mia Mina says, which is why normal people scare me. Oh man.
Yes, they do. You never know what they have in their basement.
Dame Saturday also says many serial killers are like that in real life, and it's true. They're like charming and cool and whatever, and it's true with Dame Saturday. She also followed that with both female and male. Yeah, they can be creepy either way, but except for Kenny Dreadful, he really is that charming in real life, trust me.
I'm a natural baby.
Oh my god. So what has been I gotta say, do you have something that has happened to you in the YouTube community as a result of being a narrator and getting people to listen to you, because you get attention? So have you ever had unwanted attention or just attention that creeped you out as a result of this?
Yeah, you can't see the comments because I hide them, and sometimes I've been told that my voice is, how can I put it without getting your channel flagged on something
sexy?
Yeah. And they say, oh, how much do you charge per minute to read a story?
Okay.
Things like that.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Wow. That's so disrespectful.
Seriously.
I get
some
that
people, man.
The weirdest thing
Whatever.
I have encountered so far was this one person, I think it was on Facebook. There was I'm following you. And and because we have a little heart, half brain, like thing contraption, like on the logo.
Right.
It's like a heart and a brain, half and half. So they were saying, "Are you mind controlling me with your logo? What am I supposed to do now?"
Oh wow.
And things like that. I hope I just didn't say a wrong word, but yeah, it's crazy.
So you say I'm doing that with my voice.
So, Steve Stockton, aka 13 Past Midnight, says here, he told us that if you want help with publishing your book and things of that nature, and he can guide you with stuff like that, which he's great at it. So he's helped a lot of people out here. He's currently working, I think, with CCG as well, Creepy Clown Girl, helping her get her poems started. Like, there's a few people that he has extended help to here. So if you want,
Awesome.
you can DM him on Twitter, and the invitation is open.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, he's
That's
great.
great.
He's very helpful
That's
to
so
us.
awesome. Thank you, 13, for extending a hand of help. That's awesome. This is why I like doing what we do, because we find people who could use a hand in one area and help them meet a person who could help them, and so on and so on. And it's everybody helps everybody, and it's good. It's awesome.
Cool. And we have 2 more roll calls, my love.
Oh, we do? Who's here? Let me see. Oh, wow. We have Auntie Creeps. She's in his house.
I'm fangirling.
What
I'm
is
fangirling.
up, Auntie Creeps? We have Spooky Boo here with us, in case you didn't know. And we also have the Power Chord Channel in the his house.
Welcome, welcome.
House. What is going on? How you doing today? Power Chord Channel. Spooky Boo is on with us, by the way.
Yay.
Hi.
Oh, this is great. It's a pretty good turnout. Let me see here. Does anybody in the chat have a question they'd like to ask Spooky Boo?
But there's a quick shout out. We have Patrona Fox.
Hey.
Patrona Fox is in the his house.
Okay. And if we missed out anybody, please forgive us and let us know. Hi, I'm here, and we will give you your
Being
shout
that
out.
we gave out an open invitation for someone to
Twitter.
come on the Google Hangouts to say hi to Spooky Boo. So give us a green heart emoji, okay? In the meantime,
Or just go to Twitter.
why don't we share a spooky story? I mean,
Okay.
a weird, crazy story with our fans, the audience, the family,
Okay.
as well as with Spooky Boo.
Oh yes, maybe Spooky Boo can help us discuss this.
Yeah, let's discuss this.
This is
weird
great.
story.
Okay.
All right.
Want me to read it, or do you want to read it, honey?
Let me go for this one.
Yes, go for that.
I've been wanting this one. So a woman puts octopus on face, ends up in hospital. Well, what else did you think was gonna happen? Jamie Bisciglia told HuffPost she couldn't get the animal's beak to dislodge. It was like a prong. Well, hello. I think we're about to see the video. Put it on full screen for the people who's watching on phones. If you're gonna play the video, if it ever loads.
Oh my God! Just hold on a
woman's
second.
photo with an octopus not only went viral, but it also led to a serious infection after the creature bit her chin. Jamie was participating in a salmon fishing derby in Tacoma Narrows on Saturday when she realized she probably wasn't going to win that event. However, she saw another opportunity for glory when she spied an octopus on one of her friends had caught. I grabbed it off the hook and said, "Take a picture for the photo contest," she told the HuffPost. She put the cephalopod on her face and said the tentacles covered her ears and nose. It
Oh my
was
God.
perfect for a fun photo, except when the octopus bit down on her chin. My friends noticed my face had changed, she said. We couldn't get the beak to dislodge. It was like a prong. Although she eventually freed herself from the octopus, she bled profusely for 30 minutes afterwards. There's still a pus pocket, and there's a spot under my chin, she said. Oh man, well, you remember what Forrest Gump said, stupid is as stupid does. You should have done that. Let's see the video.
Oh,
How'd you read that with a straight
She
face?
waited 2 days until the fishing derby was over to seek medical attention. What? Is that? No, that's not true. It says she waited 2 days until the fishing derby was over to seek medical attention. Oh my God, what's wrong with you, lady? That may have not been the best move, as the left side of her face was paralyzed and there was lots of swelling. They took me in stat, but the IVs didn't work and my arm swelled up like an elephant, she said. Now she is on antibiotics and a quest of sorts. I want people to not do what I did, she said. My advice, know what you're touching beforehand. Doy, like McFly, hello, McFly. She did get revenge of sorts because she boiled and grilled the creature and served it on a salad. Sounds delicious. Her photo has since received worldwide attention, but she won't find out if it won the $100 photo contest until earlier this week. Of course,
Damn.
if she doesn't win after all she's been through, that would add insult to injury. Oh man, what do you think about that, Spooky Boo?
Wait. Okay. There is a video, but we can't play the audio.
Yeah, so we're just gonna play the video. But put it on
I
full
guess,
screen, honey, so that the
wait,
people
hold on,
on phones can see.
Okay. Hold on, let me see what else. So they're showing the location where it happened right now. Woman sent to hospital after posing with octopus on face. You know what that reminds me, right? Freaking Predator.
Oh yeah, she went all alien.
No, aliens, yeah, the
aliens.
aliens.
She's Sigourney Weaver.
She's laughing about it and whatnot on camera, talking about it, smiling. Yes, I'm stupid. I did this stupid move. Whoa, look at that. Hell no. No, oh my God. I would not touch that thing. No, my goodness. This chick is crazy. Oh my God, she couldn't get it out of her face. The Predator. It's a Predator.
It's an alien. What you talking about? Predator?
No, yeah, alien. Sorry.
Oh,
the face hugger.
The face
You
hugger,
got you a
baby.
face hugger right there, sister. Oh man, this is just too much. You're stupid.
No, she's really squiddy. Instead of silly, she's very squiddy.
Yeah, she's squiddy. People in the chat, discuss.
Dame Saturday says, Cult of Cthulhu, baby. She also says, I thought hickeys were bad, but this is worse. Got something to share with DZ? Yes, send it to us on Yahoo. Space RT Kayla says, I am having to keep my mouth shut. I can't see it now. You just blocked it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From this one, can't say anything nice. The Power Code channel's LOLing, but I want to know what Spooky Boo thinks about this.
Me too. Please.
No, I think she lost a few brain cells, like during the sport she was doing. Who does that? That's crazy.
That is
I
terrible.
mean, come on.
Well, maybe she was
Crazy
squanched and she wasn't thinking properly. You know, she was squanched out there in the hot sun drinking brew. She probably wasn't in her best mind frame of mind.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, Dame Saturday says guano for brains. Evil Outcast is into his house. He
Woo-hoo.
also says bunch of idiots in this world. I know, right? I mean, yo, the $100 prize was not worth it to even attempt that.
Right?
The hospital bill is way more than that.
Space Oddity Kayla says she is bat poop emoji crazy. Hey, Super Queen Dragon Keltner.
Super Queen Dragon is in his house. His house. What is up, Queenie?
People wonder why insurance companies charge so much money. There you go.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh man, that hickey one was funny. But do we want to go to another story?
If Spooky Boo wants to go for another story.
Do you want to?
Oh, what? Read one?
No. Another new story.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want to read it? I'll put it on the screen, and when you see it, you can
hell
read it
yeah.
if you want.
We'll take that too.
Or Mysterio could read it, whatever.
It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, I can't see the font.
Okay, so then we'll let Mysterio read one more.
Okay.
You want to
I'll
hang
read
around
one.
to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Mysterio. She said yes.
For what? To read a story?
No, you're
the
gonna
new
read-
story,
yes.
right? Oh, okay. I will.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Let's see here. Colorado bear smashes through a wall like the Kool-Aid man. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
A bear entered a Colorado home Friday night looking for deviled eggs, but his exit was straight out of Kool-Aid commercial. Estes Park homeowner John Slewinski said that the bear entered his house through an open door after smelling some goodies in the garbage. What happened was we had put the trash in the house so it wouldn't attract bears, and I should have closed the door, he told the Denver
Boy.
station KUSA TV.
Kusa good. Kusa real good.
KUSA TV. KUSA, okay. Instead of closing the door, Slewinski went upstairs for a few minutes, giving the hungry bear a chance to get inside and get some deviled eggs that were in the trash can. Okay, I see. However, things got tricky when the animal accidentally closed the door with the trash can and became stuck inside the home. The bear did manage to get out by taking lesson from one popular advertising icon, according to a Facebook post by the Estes Park Police Department. Upon the officer's arrival, said that forcibly breached a hole in the wall like the Kool-Aid man and made its escape.
Oh, yeah.
That is so funny. Look at that hole. Whoa.
That's thousands of dollars in repair right there.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna have to pay the piper. That is too funny. I'm gonna link this in the chat,
Is there
you guys.
a video? What's that?
No, there's no video of a bear.
Why is this right there?
No, that's
What is that?
just, I guess, the video of the story. I don't
Isn't that
think.
the bear right there?
No, that looks like the hole. Looking outward.
put it
I
on full
think.
screen for people with phones. I always tell you.
Okay.
Just
Let's
in
see
case,
here.
Just in case we got video. I hope so. That would be
Come
epic.
on. Oh, of course that would be. Nope, they're showing video. This is a
Show me
stream.
the video. Show me the video.
Some chicken wire. Let's see. Okay, go ahead. Some chicken wire. I guess those are the homeowners talking about it. Look at the bear. They have a bear picture.
There's a hole in the wall. There, Eliza. There's a hole in the wall. There, Eliza. There's a hole.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna
Fix
show
it.
that.
John
Yeah, I really don't
Henry.
think that they're gonna have.
Fix the
Like,
hole.
he got hungry. Sheesh, that was
Bears
crazy.
are getting aggressive.
Hell yeah!
You
The
know,
other
and
day,
that's the thing that people need to start talking about. Nobody's talking about this, and it's a serious epidemic. These bears are getting too frisky. They're crossing too many boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're just getting crazy.
I know, right?
Remember that one that tried to stole the trash can full of cannabis?
the weed dispensary.
From the weed dispensary. He just took it. He took the whole freaking the whole trash bin.
Yeah.
Because he had his boys waiting for him. He had Boo Boo Bear, Yogi Bear waiting. They have 40 ounces and whatnot. They were just waiting out there.
Oh man, we are getting disconnected by YouTube. Sheesh, man, come on! Like we really need this right now. Can you still hear us, Spooky?
I can hear you.
Okay.
See, so it's
cool.
not
Can you
our
hear me?
internet. Yeah, I can hear you fine. It's ridiculous.
So what? You got to restart it?
I don't even know what's going on at the moment.
Can you still see the stream on your end, Spooky Boo?
I can see the bear,
She can still see the
the
stream.
Kool-Aid bear.
Maybe
The
that's just a
Kool-Aid
mistake.
bear.
Let's just act as if they're still here. If you guys could still hear us and see us, please let us know in the chat. We'd appreciate it. Mysterio seems to think we've lost connection.
Let's see here. Oops.
Dopey the bear had the munchies. Says Banshiba.
Oh man, that's way too funny.
We're still
Okay,
good.
yeah, it looks like it's good.
We're still good,
On
honey.
this computer, however, it doesn't.
All right, but
So
that
I'm gonna
laptop
take
is
that as
full of
that-
beans.
This PC acting up. So let's see. The bear. That's right. What do you guys think? What do you think, Spooky, about this bear? He's acting up, man. He's acting a fool.
Bears are mean. I mean, nobody should be messing with bears. They're scary.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Let me see
Celia
here.
says she had a horse eat some quote unquote smoke. I get that.
Oh man. Wow, that is funny.
Super Queen says she once heard trash cans falling over outside her bedroom,
Ooh.
and it was a bear.
Hell no. Bears are scary because them things, they got them claws, and they will freaking claw your eyes out and leave your livers hanging out and feed it to you.
Never seen the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
He didn't stand a chance.
He got his butt handed to him by a bear.
Oh yeah.
That scene was intense.
Oh my god, that's so scary though.
But he
Honestly.
did fight back though. He fought back.
So let's see
Your
here.
face out with one swipe of the paw.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's so scary.
So if you saw a bear, would you just play dead or would you run?
I don't think unless they're a rabbit or something, they're going to come and attack you. You just go away. You leave. And they're not going to eat you unless you attack them first. I don't think, or you're in there. You're trying to get their food.
Oh my goodness.
Unless you came across one of those bears that stole the trash bin from the weed dispensary.
They're gonna have the
Then they're
munchies.
gonna have the munchies. They might look at you like a treat,
You in trouble.
right? Don't want to come across those guys.
That was Danky the bear, everybody. Danky the bear. Oh my god, let's do it. One more news story. All right.
Do it.
This one looks interesting. Okay.
Do it.
Ghostly snow kangaroos light up Twitter after an unusual storm in Australia. Okay, let's see, what is this about? Some parts of the South Wales got hit with more snow than they've seen in years. An unusual snowfall in New South Wales, Australia over the weekend led to surreal images of kangaroos hopping through a white landscape. The Weather Channel said some areas received up to 5 inches along with winds of up to 70 miles per hour. Holy crap. Not something you see every day in Australia, tweeted one person, Stephen Grenfell, who captured some of the viral kangaroos in the snow. Oh, they were playing in the snow. That's cute.
Viral kangaroos. Wait a minute.
Yeah, viral
No,
kangaroo.
viral footage. Imagine if you saw some viral kangaroos.
You stupid. That would really be a horror story. Viral kangaroos. What are they infected with? Oh, man. Grenfell said on Twitter that the area in his clip is about 3 hours. Ooh, sorry.
West of
3 hours
Sydney,
Sydney.
and while it does snow a couple of times a year there, the weekend snowfall was the most he had ever seen. Others also shared photos of footage of kangaroos bouncing through the snow on Twitter. Let's look at that footage, baby.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's so cute, though.
Yeah, put it on full screen.
Okay, it's 50 seconds. Let's
do
see. Here you go, guys. Oh my god, that is too cute.
Oh, wow, that looks amazing. That looks
Right?
so surreal. I feel like I'm in Narnia. Where's
Isn't that
Aslan?
cute?
Aslan!
Where are you? Wow, that's adorable.
Would you like a Turkish delight? I saw the Ice Queen.
Oh my god. That is too cute though. I really like it.
That is beautiful. What do you think, Spooky Boo?
That is so
I think they're
sweet.
adorable. They look kind of like something on Jurassic Park, though. You know, those big bird things.
A velociraptors in the snow.
That's the
They're
Z
coming
horde,
to get you.
baby.
The
That's the
Z
Z
horde.
horde. Oh man.
International, baby.
You ever
Holy
seen a kangaroo up close? They have muscles and everything. They're creepy. They look like humans with big bouncy legs.
I think there was a couple of funny. Wait, what is that? Okay, here you go.
Okay, that's funny. That's mad funny. I don't even know what happened.
Nothing.
Okay, so yeah, that's hilarious. I like that one. I think it's cheery. You know, that would be perfect if it was like Christmas time. It would be great. Like that would be an awesome story to hear during Christmas time. That's so funny.
That is awesome.
Oh my god, that's a winter wonderland right there. Oh my goodness. So I am going to see. Let's see what everybody said in the chat about that.
Dame Saturday says hoppingly cute.
I know, it's so cute.
Super Queen Dragon says you're both cheering me up. You see, this is what I told Slumber yesterday. This is why we do it, to cheer people up. If we're not cheering somebody up, then we're not on our job. We're doing something wrong. That's what. Thank you, Queen. Super Queen Dragon. Thank you. We love you too. Bathsheba says, I have a black bear tooth on a necklace I made. Nice. Sweet.
Nice.
That's
And
awesome.
13 past midnight says the only time a bear will really attack is if you get between a mama and her cubs. Ooh.
Okay. Someone else said something, but you scrolled away from it.
What happened, baby?
Someone else said something, but you scrolled away from it.
Okay.
A flying bear would be scarier. A flying bear? Dang. A flying bear. Of course that would be scary.
Hell yeah.
Those things are huge. Imagine you see those things flying in the sky.
Oh my god. Not me.
Perching on the roof of your house. Nah.
Do you know how massive those wings would have to be?
Do you know the size of the bird feeder you would have to make for a flying bear? A bear feeder.
Guys are, clowning all the time.
But you know what,
man.
Spooky Boo, we really appreciate having you here. Before we let you go, we'd like to give you the floor to just speak and say whatever it is you wish to say.
Yeah, as long
Speak, you wanna-
as you need to talk.
Yeah,
Go
as
ahead.
long as you need to talk. So if you want to plug anything.
Anything
whatever.
we missed that we should have asked.
Yeah, anything that we should have asked that we missed.
That's a hard one. No, I think it was all covered, but everyone who showed up, thank you so much for listening to the stories and being here. Wait, I think my mic's turned around. There we go.
It's okay.
So I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm I don't know, kind of bringing the YouTube channel back up, trying to get more subscribers. I put it away for a little while, but I'm just uploading everything to it. So enjoy it. Have fun.
Before you go,
Thanks.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Remember earlier? I don't know if you remember, but I said, never let anybody come in between you and your dream. You know, aim for the stars. If you want to be a rapper, a singer, a hot dog vendor, whatever it is, you go for it. So I don't know if you can see on the screen, you might notice somebody. You ever seen that movie, The Greatest Showman, with Hugh Jackman back 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Cool. So if you look on the screen, you might notice somebody that might seem familiar to you.
It's an extra.
Oh yeah, extras. Extras.
Oh, there's some extras in there, yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
what do you mean by extra?
There's an extra in there you might recognize.
I might recognize the extra in there.
Oh man.
The person in the blue dress.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm kidding.
If anything, you're the one with the afro on the back.
Oh, I know, right?
Behind,
that girl's afro's tight,
behind
man.
the handsome guy with the sunglasses in that movie. Behind him, yeah.
Oh man, this
That's
guy,
more
man.
like you.
So that like a dream come true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
it was
to
an
be an
actual
extra in a
dream.
movie.
Like I dreamt it the night before, and I said, "Wait a minute, how come I can't make that a reality?" And I did,
Right?
and I made it one. You just have to make your dreams come true, even
Yes,
if they're
you
still,
do.
even if they're still not real. You still make them come true.
Yeah, even if it means using Photoshop, you know.
Oh man, but you know something? We need to tell her the truth before she goes, before she hears it from anyone else. Listen, Spooky Boo, we are from the year 2550. We have traveled back in time
Oh my god.
in a car that we found because technology was stricken from the masses. But we found this vehicle. It was a DeLorean, and it had a time traveling machine. And we got into it, and we came back throughout different points of history to bring peace and love. So if you see this scene right now that I'm about to show you, it's from like 1928, 1929. If you look closely enough, you might see someone you recognize.
It's that
You
first
just-
place.
You might see someone. Of course it's first place, baby. What you think? Nothing less. Nothing
That's
less.
true. That's true. Yeah,
Always
he a
in first
clown.
place.
He's always doing that stuff, man. Too much. You're funny, baby.
But thank you so much, Spooky Boo. If I put a smile on your face, me and Mysterio did, then that's why we do this. If you wonder,
Yeah.
like, why do they do what they do? This is why.
I'm gonna check Twitter one last time right before she goes, baby.
Okay, do
Just
that.
to make sure that I didn't miss
Yeah,
anybody.
do that. But I gotta go
Wanting
see
to
who
say hi to
came.
her.
I heard the door to my house, so I gotta see who's up in this piece. We'll get a knuckle sandwich.
That might be our daughter.
Thunder
she's
and
really
pain.
skinny.
Which one you want? The thunder or the pain? Oh, if it's her, she gets a hug and a kiss.
Oh man. I'm checking my Twitter messages to see if anybody wants to come ask Spooky Boo a question.
I mean, thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning?
I'm squashed. Never mind. I'm smooth.
He's smooth, not squanch, smooth. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Let me look. Let's see if I find some cool tweets. Hold on, let me see here. I don't see anything. Nothing, like nobody's right. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Alrighty then. Okay, so I ain't got nothing. I got nothing. I failed. Oh my goodness. Let me see here.
Oh, well.
Let's read the chat. Oh man. I have to go? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, my back is killing me. We're about to end this stream very soon, but not before. Thank you one more time, Spooky. You were great. Hi, Nina. Nina Love is in the house, y'all. I can't pull that in the his house thing like Kenny does. You'll have to wait a few minutes when he comes back up, you know? But welcome, my love. Let's see here. I don't see anybody. Remember tonight? Oh, thank you. Is there any shout outs you want to give, by the way, Spooky?
Oh, yeah. I give shout outs to all of my friends on Horror Hive, and I see quite a few of them out there, Evil Outcast and Horror Hive, and yeah, and Dame Saturday, we talk sometimes off of the like on Twitter and on the channels when we have our
She's
movies come out.
awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for being here. And I know Nightmare Files was here earlier. I had seen him. So we talk sometimes. But I think
Yeah,
he's
Nightmare
not
Files is
here
awesome.
anymore.
He's been on here as well. And, you know,
Oh, Nightmare Files. Oh yeah, for
That's
sure,
our buddy.
for sure. Amazing.
Oh man.
Okay, so pain and agony. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Pain or agony? You pick one. Pick wisely. Everything is
I think
good.
I'd rather have pain.
Ooh, caliente. That's very spicy.
Because agony, you're always miserable. I don't want to be
That's
miserable.
true.
There's nothing wrong with a little pleasure and pain mixture, right?
Fire.
Some of that hot wax. Start off with that.
desire.
You know, you start off small with the little ones. You start off with a little hot wax, and then you move up from there. And then what you
I'm
do
better
is
at giving
you
the
get a safe
pain.
word. You gotta have a safe word.
Oh man.
Mine is Piccadilly. Piccadilly. That's hilarious. But listen, Spooky Boo, you have been more than amazing. We wish to continue staying in contact with you. We would love to have you on again, and you know, drop a story for that 1,000 collab. Wait, 1,000 subscriber mega collab. There you go.
All right. Well, I'll
That'd be
tweet you out a
sweet.
couple times too, and
Oh,
give you a
that's
couple
awesome.
mentions. So,
Thank you.
That is sweet. That's what it's all about. Thank you.
You're awesome.
I am so happy
Alright.
that Horror Hive Reaper's Horror suggested
Oh yeah.
speaking with Spooky Boo. So a big, huge thank you and a huge shout out to my boy Reaper's Horror over at Horror Hive for hooking us up, baby.
Yes.
Great call.
definitely.
We expect great things from you, and
Spot on.
you're
I
already
mean-
doing great things. So
I tell people all the time, if you know somebody that's good to be like interviewed, let us know.
that's
Just
right.
like that's how we met Spooky Boo.
That's right.
Because we spoke with Reaper's Horror. He mentioned it. We talked, and you know, that's how it happens.
The Power Chord channel says safe word is Brazilian. Horror. He said buzz. He said horror. The hive is alive, says Evolcast.
The hive is alive.
It's alive. Oh man, guys, all of you who came, you are awesome.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you for dealing with our crazy ass lag that we have. You too, Spooky. Thank you for dealing with the lag. It was horrible. I'm so sorry about that.
Thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed
Oh, yes.
it. Yeah.
Maybe in the future when I get my stuff together, we can have you back. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Bye, lovey.
All
Thank
right.
you again.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
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 Thanks.
Once again, the amazing Spooky Boo was into his house. She was
Yes.
amazing.
Wasn't
Thank
she?
you once again, Reaper's Horror.
And she's so efficient and proficient with what she does. She was on point, by the way.
Yes, she was.
She understood about our lag, because if it's not an echo, it's a lag. It's always something with us, isn't it? But
That would have been great.
that was funny. It's on
saw
camera. Yeah. That's awesome.
That's a blooper, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back through our hundreds of hours and stuff and
Get some
just
bloopers, right?
get some bloopers, because we certainly have a lot of them.
Oh, we got some
look at that
bloopers on
creepy
some of
clown
our
girl.
past videos.
Creepy clown girl, did you want to come up?
Because
Because I just saw those hearts now. But you still could come up and say hi to us and say hi to the audience still if you want. Oh, wow. So Creepy Clown Girl says that she's been a subscriber and a supporter of Spooky Blue Spooky Boo, now probably a little over a year-ish. That's awesome. Oh, man. CCG. Look at that. You see, it's the... I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. We just saw it right now. I hate missing.
You know, listen.
Messages.
You know CCG. She's probably saying, "That's okay, Miss Stereo. It's okay." Because you know her. She's gonna be like, "That's okay, Miss Stereo."
It's not okay. It's not okay by me. I gotta be more appointment. I gotta start taking some ADHD meds or something. You know, get more attention in my brain. I need some ginkgo biloba.
That would be scary.
Oh man. Hello, Super Green Dragon. Yep. Everybody's saying hi and be chill in the chat. You guys are great. All right, guys.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
I'm hungry,
There's no peanut butter. There's only jelly.
I always get so hungry right after a stream. I don't know what it is.
There's no peanut butter. There's only jelly. There's only jelly time.
Jelly time. We got jam too, by the way.
Time.
So which one do you want? Jam and toast or toast and jam? It's a little inside joke we got here.
I'm gonna go get me a brownie. Wink, wink.
Ooh, that's right. Okay, guys, we're gonna let you go, but I do have a few announcements.
You know
to
what
make.
I mean.
Unfortunately, today there will not be a Discord after party today. I'm so sorry, and that's because I know I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry. But look. This is the deal. Tomorrow we have to get up early. We got quite a few things to do. We have
supermarket time.
Well, after I come from shopping and my doctor's appointment, we also have 13 past midnight.
Yeah,
guest hosting again tomorrow.
Yep.
11 a.m. EST, right,
maybe.
maybe
11
around
a.m.
there.
We'll see.
11 or noon, one of those two times. Okay, well,
EST.
You'll know because
like
you know.
You guys will know because I be hitting that Twitter, baby.
Yeah. Well, not just that. We're gonna try our best to have the thumbnail and the event. What happened, baby?
Take it off of this. Take that off. Thanks.
Okay. We will have everything up and running hopefully tonight or maybe even early tomorrow morning. Before I leave, hopefully we'll have the event already set on YouTube and the page, and we won't have to touch it. You know, but we do love you guys, and we thank you so much.
I'm squanched. I cleaned it off already.
I saw that. Let me put the outro screen, man. You keep making.
Oh, there's another blooper, baby.
That's another one.
The Invisible Man, everyone. The Invisible Man. He's in his house.
Man. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. You know, we enjoy ourselves when we are with you. That is the time of day is our highlight. We enjoy ourselves the most. You guys are fabulous. There's nobody like the Z Horde. You guys are all amazing.
Horror Hive says that Spooky Boo's Scary Story Time was the first narration channel they were exposed to. Okay, cool.
Wow, that is awesome, man. Wait, who said that? Oh, Horror Hive. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's great. You know, that's really awesome. And Spooky Boo, thank you for being here as well and being so gracious and
preach it.
Our guests and our horde. That's like, you guys, I don't even have
real
enough
quick,
words.
being that you're talking about the horde, if you have not subscribed yet, please do. The horde is always looking to expand and become super mega huge, to be a mega huge horde. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that button, hit the notification bell twice. And please like. We broke a record with Slumber Reads with yesterday when we had Slumber on. We got 60 likes on that video that I know of. So we smashed the record that was set by the Day Walkers on one of our day streams. So that's amazing. So keep up the good work, guys, and please hit that like button.
And hey, as always, these zombie friends, watch your six. Love you. Mwah.
Smooches.